morning, everyone, and welcome to Durham College. I'm Zishan, a South Asia representative for the college for the last 5 years. We're a college located in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, in the Greater Toronto area, about 60 kilometers from downtown Toronto to the east. Uh, Majority of students are investing. Uh, Less percentage of international students, about 13 to 14% of the total student population, gives you a total international exposure. Amazing programs in the field of science, engineering, technology, business, IT, management, health and community services, media art and design, and various other fields to accomplish your goals and meet your career deadlines for your career. Having said that, we're at the college established 1967. I will talk a little about Canada. I am sure you already know about Canada a lot, but yes, happens to be the second largest country in the world. Cost effective to study in Canada with tuition rates considerably lower than many other countries. An approximate living cost for a student in Canada or in the region where we are is about 10,000 Canadian dollars a year. Shared accommodation off campus, and that's the off campus charge. Shared accommodation, food about 200 to 300 Canadian dollars. So let's say in a month, you're looking at 800 to 900 Canadian dollars to live, and Canada has to be bilingual, English and French language as its official language. Sorry for that. And the college was established 1967, known as the Durham College of Applied Arts and Technology, located in Oshawa, Ontario. It's a community and a government-funded college, and Durham College has three campuses. The main campus is Oshawa, Whitby, and then Pickering. This is any better. Number one college in the Greater Toronto area for international student satisfaction,
This is
according to the
better.
KPI results. Yep, thank you. More than 30,000 students on campus and more than 90,000 alumni. Durham College has a graduation employment rate of about 86.5% and an exuberating employer satisfaction rate of 94.3% as per the key performance indicators for the college students. More than 2,100 international students representing 65 countries from around the world, and pathway opportunities for Durham College to universities across Canada and the globe, which is also Ireland, and a university on campus called Ontario Tech University. So bachelor degree programs can be completed at Ontario Tech University for about 40 to 45 programs that we offer at the college. Like I said, we have a shared campus with Ontario Tech University, automatic scholarship for international students on the basis of IELTS or Duolingo. The college provides you with a free airport pickup and quarantine facility. It's not the pickup is not free anymore, and the quarantine is also not free. However, the total cost of the pickup and the quarantine is 1,400 Canadian dollars, where the college is paying 700 Canadian dollars from their part. Only the student can book the service for only 700 Canadian dollars, which is 14 nights of the stay and free airport pickup from the Toronto Pearson Airport and drop to the quarantine facility. Quarantine facility will have one room for one student. All phone numbers, links will be shared for home delivery, for food deliveries and essentials. That has been taken care of. More than 140 full-time courses available for international students, and these programs are all market-driven and job-oriented. The college offers a variety of programs, like I did mention earlier, like School of Business, IT and Management, Justice and Emergency Services, Media Art and Design, Health and Community Services, Science, Engineering and Technology, Skilled Trades and Apprenticeship, and a lot into hospitality, culinary management, tourism, destination marketing, and various other programs. Campus, the main campus, Oshawa campus, offers programs in the field of business, IT, management, health, community services, justice emergency services, media art, design, science and engineering technology. Oshawa campus, about an hour away from downtown Toronto to the east. The GO train takes 1 hour. The bus will take about 1.5 to an hour 15 minutes, and by car maybe 45 minutes. The city is the soul of automotive capital of Canada. I must inform you that General Motors started its operations and opened up a plant in 1907 in the city called Oshawa, and since then we've been there. And 1.7 lakh population in the city in Indian figures. With campus offers programs in the area of culinary, hospitality, horticulture, special event programs, and tourism. It also houses a 3-star rated restaurant by the name of Bistro 67. It's the second most popular restaurant of the top 150 Oshawa gems, open to general public. We have our own food farms and orchards planted, cultivated, and harvested by the Center for Food Students. Students who are doing a program, horticulture, food and farming, or technician, get their following. Participate in hands-on learning opportunities using modern industry equipment. The Pickering Learning Site, the last one, Pickering Learning Site, which opened in September 2012, a site shared with Centennial College, is located close to several major transportation routes, offers only 4 programs at the center: addictions and mental health, human resources management, victimology, youth justice, and interventions. Sort of programs the college has to offer. Undergraduate certificate programs for 1 year, diploma for 2 years, advanced diploma undergraduate 3 years, graduate certificate programs for 1 year, compressed fast-track programs in science, engineering, and technology in the field of pharmaceutical, biotechnology, biomedical, chemical engineering technology, environmental technology, all of these for 1 year, and bachelor degree program for 4 years, and pathway bachelor degree program for 4 years, but 9 semesters. I'll come to the pathway later when you have questions, definitely. And these are the sort of programs we offer to international students around the world. We were talking about the free airport pickup and drop to Oshawa, which has now changed due to the quarantine requirement for students who are looking to fly to Canada and get to Canada. So the airport pickup and the 14-day quarantine facility available for just 700 Canadian dollars. As far as I know, that's inclusive of all taxes, but you can always check. You can book this service, have a 14-day quarantine facility, get yourself picked up from the airport, being dropped to the quarantine facility. That's what I've already shared with you. Definitely assistance with arranging temporary accommodation and finding long-term accommodation as well. I will take a little break from the rival services. I want to share a short review with you guys about Durham College, and then we can continue with the presentation. Just bear with me for a moment. Thank you. watching the video, right, this is where we were. That's where we had left. So assistance in with arranging temporary accommodation, finding long-term accommodation, and we'll move on to the next slide. So at the international student orientation that happens on campus, how to get your student ID card, get your health insurance card, setting up a bank account, working in Canada, which is how to get and ease in finding part-time jobs, assistance in finding local housing, how to get a cell phone work in Canada, sign up for your DC Mail, DC Connect, and My Campus, and how to be successful at Durham College. Other than this, in addition to this, attend the college-wide orientation where students will meet the professor and classmates, find out more detailed information about the program, meet the student services team, and discover a number of on-campus services. Enjoy the many fun activities on campus like the campus cup pep rally, movies on the lawn, the welcome barbecue, and the fun fair. Now we're talking about accommodation on campus. So 3 types of residences: South Village residence, Simcoe Village residence, and the West Village residence. Offers beautiful apartments, 2 bedrooms, 2 different students, 1 kitchenette, bathroom shared. The cost ranges between 750 to 950 Canadian dollars for these residents, only for the residents per month. And if you want to opt for food, additional 425 minimum per month. Staying off campus is more cost effective. You're looking at a rent of about 550 to 700 Canadian dollars a month, and food ranges between 250 to 350 Canadian dollars a month. So let's say approximately 900 Canadian dollars a month off campus, and with these residents is about 1,300 Canadian dollars on campus with the food. Yeah, so you will find all of this information, the slide that you see right now, on the website as well, but we shared it for your reference that you know these are the sort of accommodations available, which could range up to 8,000 for the 8-month lease, about 6,000 for the 8-month lease, about 7,700 for the 12-month lease, but you don't need a meal plan. The 75108 month need a meal plan, so you can match your permutation and combination and go ahead and make a booking. With the 3450 8-month lease, these are only 12 units and very quickly taken up by mostly domestic students and very few international students. For the entry requirements, the 5 years gap is not acceptable. So academic gap of not more than 5 years. Last degree we're accepting is 2015. Not more than 10 backlogs and reappears in total from the bachelor's. Minimum 50% required for 10th and 12th. Undergraduate bachelor's degree, minimum 50% required. IELTS for undergraduate programs, for most of them is overall 6, nothing less than 6. The Duolingo for undergraduate programs is 105. IELTS for compressed fast tracks or graduate certificate programs is 6.5 overall, nothing less than 6. Scholarships, like I said, we provide scholarships according to overall IELTS band. 7.5, 1,250 Canadian dollars. Overall 8, 2,000 Canadian dollars. Duolingo score of 125 or above, 1,250 Canadian dollars. Only available for the first year, to be credited in the student account in the second semester. Important information for application process: complete application, all documents should be complete, no incorrect information please. Student contact details, which is the phone number and the email address, has to be of the students. It's a humble request. I'm sure you guys are already doing it, and just for reiterating, just make sure the first page of the application is exactly as per the passport. 100 Canadian dollar application fee for international students allows them to choose 2 different programs, same intake, or 2 different programs for 2 different intakes. And the documents that are required to make the application is a copy of the passport, IELTS/Duolingo scores, grade 10th and 12th mark sheet, passing certificate, bachelor's degree, semester-wise mark sheet and passing certificate, backlog, and reattempt summary if you had any backlog. In the end, Durham Assist app, an app that helps students get to Canada. It's an app that helps you transition from India to Canada easily. A lot of information about the college, updates about the college, about the program, especially during the COVID-19. The app has been very instrumental in sending messages across to students, giving them information and telling them what to do. So it's available for Android and Apple phones, so you can download the app. Just write Durham Assist and you'll be able to download the app and get a lot of handy information which may not be available at all times. Ian, thank you very much. Welcome to Durham College again. And I am done with today's presentation. You can please go ahead with your questions, Aman, and start with the session that you want to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this wonderful presentation, Jisan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the amazing presentation. I can already see quite a few questions in the chat section as well. I'm sure the students who are in the session are pretty excited to talk to you. So I'll quickly jump to a question by somebody with the name of Bhupender Singh, who is in the session, who's the first person to join the session actually.
Okay.
He's asking, what is the PTE requirement for admissions at Durham College? So do you accept PTE? That's the student's question.
We highly recommend IELTS and Duolingo for all our admissions for January and May. So we would recommend you do not apply with the PTE, take a Duolingo or an IELTS and apply for the program. PTEs for the rest of the countries around the world. For India, as of now, it's only IELTS or Duolingo. But if there's any update in regards to this, I will definitely share it with Aman and the pyramid team, and they can definitely update you.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. So there's a student with the name of Puneet who has put in a query. I'll read it out. Sir, hello, sir. Can I study grad certificate project management at Durham College? I have done MTech with IELTS that is 7.5, not less than 7. And okay, the student has done general IELTS actually.
Yeah.
And
so, okay, I'll answer it here. Puneet, yes, for now you can apply, but I'm afraid we cannot issue you a conditional offer, but we will let you apply conditionally. Once you submit the IELTS academic results, if there are seats available and you qualify, we will definitely make an offer to you, and then you can make the prepayment.
Right. So would the age be a factor? Because he has just mentioned the age. His age is 33.
Age not a factor as long as the academic gap with work experience is not more than 5 years. Like a cumulative academic gap is not more than 5 years. We're okay with that.
Perfect. Puneet, I got the answer to your query. If you have any further question, also you can put it in the chat box. Sir, there is a question from a student named Ishwar Deep. Sir, I have done graduation in automation and robotics here. So, what will you recommend me at Durham College?
Is the bachelor's degree electronics and communication, or is it completely electronics engineering technology? And does he have any work experience?
So the graduation is in automation and robotics. That's what the student has mentioned.
Yeah, true. But it has to be some engineering. What? Yeah, okay. Electromechanical. I see. Thanks, Ishwar. The electromechanical program that we have at the college is an undergraduate advanced diploma for 3 years. That's it for now. We did run an electronics engineering technology program which was into robotics, automation and embedded systems. The program's discontinued for this year. Maybe September 21 we run the program again, but you'll have to wait till then. The other options for you could be if you have work experience in the similar field, Ishwardeep, then artificial intelligence analysis, design and implementation. If you have a good background in programming, or you have 2 to 3 years of work experience in the similar field, then you could look forward to artificial intelligence analysis.
Right, sir. Ishwardeep, I hope you have got the answer to your query. If you still want to know anything else, you can put a message in the chat box. Sir, I'll quickly move to the next question from a student. The name is not mentioned here. It's 1D24 something.
Yeah.
Is teaching in education field course available for somebody in America?
We have an early childhood education program, which is a 2-year diploma at the undergraduate level, but relevant for students with a bachelor's of education background, with a bachelor's degree, and sometimes students with a master's in education also apply to the program. However, it's a 2-year diploma at the undergraduate level. It's a specialized program for 2 years. It's called Early Childhood Education. I'm mostly interacting, dealing, educating, and bringing up students who are from starting with an age of 1 to 5 to 7, 8 years. So yes,
right,
Early Childhood Education for 2 years.
Right, sir. Dear, I hope you got the answer to your query. I am unaware of your name as it doesn't depict the name here. And just before, sir, we move ahead, a quick update for the students. All the students who are joining the session, who have joined the session, for further communication about your profile, you can send your contact details in the chat box so that we can help you out for your processing at Durham College. Or in case you are not little comfortable to share your contact details, I have shared my email ID and contact number as well, so you can connect with me on the call or email after the session. I'll introduce you to our experts for further processing of your application. So you can read out my number and email ID in the chat box itself. Right, sir. So I'll move ahead. So there's a student with the name of Akshita Morjani. She's asking, sir, can you please help me to know what graduate courses are available at Durham College in Business?
Okay. I think Ankita. Is that Ankita?
Akshita.
Akshita. Okay. Yeah, Akshita Murjani. Hi, Akshita. The graduate certificate programs. Are you asking for graduate certificate programs or programs at the undergraduate level? By graduate certificate, I mean postgraduate diplomas. If you've already done a bachelor's, you're more likely to go for a postgraduate diploma program. If you have done your 12th, then it'll have to be an undergraduate diploma. So, I think Akshita is assuming Akshita is a bachelor degree student and she's completed or about to complete a bachelor's, and she's looking for international business management, human resources management, project management, data analytics for business decision making. 4 different programs, each program for 1 year. IELTS requirement is 6.5 overall, nothing less than 6. I hope that answers your question, Akshita. If it is for the undergraduate level, then specialization in marketing, supply chain, finance, accounting, music business, sports business, 2 years or 3 years.
Perfect. Akshita, I hope sirs, pointers have helped you out further. And still, if you have any query, you can again put a question in the chat box to us. Sir, I'll move to the next student. There's a student named Basil Biju. Sir, in 12th, I have scored 52% in total. Can I join in automated technology program?
Basil, if your grade 12th is in a science background and or in mathematics is above 50%, yes, you can join a program called Automotive Technician Service and Management. It's a 2-year diploma for gasoline and diesel engine cars and SUVs. So total service and maintenance for these vehicles. It's a 2-year diploma. Need a 50% in math in 12th, and you've already told me you have 50% overall. IELTS overall 6, nothing less than 6.
Right.
The program is available in September 21.
Sir, if you can, just quickly help us to know about the January and May and September intake as well. I think there would be few students who have these queries, so that would be great, sir.
We're open for January, May, and September 21 as of now, which is today. If all of your documents are complete, you can make an application for May and 21. Once you get the student ID, you can share it with us. Pyramid can definitely share the IDs with us if you're still looking for an offer in the future intake, which is other than January, and we can issue you an offer. So if all documents are complete, you can still apply. We're open to all of these intakes. But our major focus right now is January, because I see a lot of you want to get there in January. We have programs at the undergraduate level for business, postgraduate for business, IT, management, available for January, and you can apply towards them.
Perfect. So this is a great news actually, that all 3 intakes are available at present, and obviously the primary focus being January. We also propose the students to apply for January intake. Sir, I'll move to the next question. I think the student has joined late. Rohaninder Preet. Sir, the student is asking if you can share the basic requirements at the college.
Depends on the program. Like I said, if you're looking at an undergraduate program, grade 10th and 12th, above 50%. Overall 6, nothing less than 16 IELTS from most of our programs. Some programs do have a math requirement. If anything is from science, engineering, and technology, you will need a grade 12th math no matter what, whether it's biotechnology, biomedical, pharmaceutical, environmental, chemical laboratory technician, but you need a grade 12th math. Sorry, let me correct myself. For the chemical laboratory technician, you need a 10th math 60%. So maths required for most of our programs in science, engineering, technology, and computers, definitely. Minimum 50%. For postgraduate, bachelor degree 50%, overall 6.5, nothing less than 6 for most of the programs. Backlogs and reattempts in total, not more than 10. Academic gap with work experience, not more than 5 to 6 years for IT and management, strictly 5 for science, engineering, and technology.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for touching it again. Sir, quickly moving to the next question. Student name Amarpreet Singh. Sir, I have done BBA in 2019 with 6.1 GPA and 6.5, not less than 6 bands. So the student is asking for a 2-year PG diploma with co-op. Sir, can you suggest any program for the student?
What's the name of the student?
Sir, Amarpreet Singh.
Hi, Amarpreet. We don't have a 2-year PG diploma. However, we run graduate certificate programs, which are also known as postgraduate diplomas in India, for 1 year each or 1.5 years. You have a BBA background, so relevant programs for you would be data analytics for business decision making, international business management, project management. All of these programs have a capstone project or an industry-based project program and may not necessarily have a co-op. All of these programs are designed in such manner that they are job ready post the completion of the program. So you get to do a project in the program and complete the program and may not have a co-op, but the human resources management program does have a co-op in the 3rd semester if you're looking to study that program. This is 1.5 academic years. And if you want to study for 2 years, take 2 1-year programs, club them one after the other, study for 2 years, and apply for a post-study permit for which you'll be eligible for a maximum of 3 years. I hope that answers the question, number 3. So 4 program choices: international business management, project management, data analytics, and human resources management. Each 1 year, only the human resources management is 1.5 academic years. You can still club 2 programs one after the other to study for 2 years or more.
Right, sir. Amarpreet, I hope your query is sorted in terms of the academic years that you have to spend as well. So in case you want to know more about it and you want to apply, under the stated program, you can contact us and we'll surely help you out. Sir, I'll quickly move to the next question. There's a student named Ramandeep Kaur. She has asked, does Durham College provide commercial pilot training course as well?
No. We do have an airport in the city, but it's mostly for diplomats and not for general public use. So we're not running a commercial pilot training program, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Ramandeep, I hope you heard sir out, and so the exact program is not available at the college at the moment.
Raman, please be in touch with Pyramid. I'm sure they have a program of your choice in some or the other institute, and they'll definitely be able to help you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. So, Raman, you can contact us, and if in case you need, any more update about the program choice, we'll surely help you out. Sir, quickly moving to the next question. Ankita, with a student named Ankita, is asking, does Durham College conduct a maths test for the students from medical background?
We don't conduct a maths test. It depends on what program you're going to choose. In some programs, we accept virtual high school math, where it's a 110-hour module which you need to complete. I think the cost is about 635 Canadian dollars. You can do the module from here in India online, complete the module, score a 60%, which is relatively easier to score as compared to our school mathematics. Get a 60 in the virtual high school math, and we can consider you for programs that requires a math. We'll accept that math.
Perfect. Right, sir. The who already communicated with you, the one with the background of MEd, the student has 6 years of experience. So he wants to know, would that act as a hindrance, or the student can still apply?
I think that will be fine as long as you have good scores in your bachelor's and a good IELTS score. I think that should be fine. Should not be. So I need somewhere sitting around 70% for the bachelor's, 65 to 70 for the bachelor's, and 7. We'll take the 6 years experience. We're open for IT and management.
Right, sir. So, dear, I hope you heard out, sir. There would be no constraint on that. And sir, there is a student with the name of Puneet. I believe he logged out
From him, I
while
guess. Puneet, yes, you can apply to project management with an Indian Masters in Technology. We'll be looking at your Bachelor's of Technology to qualify you for the project management degree in question. Just make sure the backlogs and reattempts in total are more than 10. And I think you're good. Get us a 6.5, nothing less than 6. Bachelor's above 50% overall. You can apply to project management. Available in January.
Hello. The question is, can I take admission with general training IELTS?
No,
7.5 score.
No, IELTS Academic or Duolingo. You can apply.
No, I will supply you that result later in the process, but right now I'm having GT IELTS currently.
Yeah, I know. So with the GT you can apply, but you will not.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. Just after a conditional offer letter,
you can apply.
I will provide academic one.
You
Certainly.
can apply, but you won't get an offer. Once you submit the IELTS Academic later, okay? Yes, and then if you qualify, we'll definitely make an offer to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Puneet. Thank you so much. Sir, the student named Ishwardeep has a question again. She wants to know about the job opportunities after pursuing education at Durham College.
Mostly her questions advanced diploma. I'll answer both. Education at Durham College. So like I already said, 94.3 employer satisfaction rate. Good job opportunities. Why I'm saying that? Everybody would say good job opportunities, but I'll give you my reason of saying good job opportunities. We're a college, more skill-based programs. Now, how does the college work in Canada? So let's say we're in a region of 45-kilometer stretch, which is called the Durham region. And if my college runs, or the college runs about 140 full-time programs, there are 140 full-time jobs in the region where we are. Forget the state, forget the country. I'm just talking the 45-kilometer stretch. So jobs for every skill that any college will do in the region where they are, especially where we're in the GTA, which is one of the 3 largest metropolitan areas of Canada. So job opportunity, almost every skill in the region where we are. Yes, good job opportunities. A lot would also depend on you. We have a career services, guarantees help you find a relevant job to your field of study, and does job fairs for you twice a year, prepare you for the interview, help you with the resume writing and CV content, do mock interviews with you, and give you access to online job portal for 2 years after graduating from the college. Another advantage of doing an advanced diploma is you have a co-op option for most of the advanced diplomas, which means if the first 2 semesters have been great, you've been sitting on a scale of 3 to 3.5 out of 4, most likely you will qualify for the co-op. You need to take an interview, and once you're through with the interview, you get a paid term between the 2nd and the 3rd semester for 4 months. So you'll be working full-time for 4 months in the industry where you'll be looking to work in your future after the completion of the program. So you're already in touch with them, you're already working with them, you know what the job will look like, they would know you, and if you've already worked with them for at least a semester, which is 4 months, your chances of getting employment with them becomes much higher than it is right now. So yes, good job opportunities and a lot of advantages in doing an advanced diploma or studying at DC. That's all I have.
Sir. Yeah. Right, sir. Thank you for the detailed explanation and providing an understanding on this. It's going to be a big help, not just for the students but for the staff members as well. Sir, I'll move to the next question, which is quite a popular question that students ask.
That's the favorite question, I think.
Sir, would the January intake be online or in person?
Okay, I'll come straight to that. So all of us know that the pandemic is not very great and the situation doesn't look very nice or good right now, with number of cases increasing around the world and especially in India. You see how it is going on. For your safety and for everybody's safety in Canada as well, the decision is that most of the programs will run online for the first semester in January, except for a few programs where physical presence is mandatory for the student in Canada. So most of the programs will run online for a semester, except for a few. That is going to be the delivery method, but You must have also heard about the October 20 deadline. Let's be happy about it, but not as much. Let's wait to hear from them and get more clarity on October the 20th. But I think some students will be able to fly to Canada, most likely if they have a visa.
Right, thank you for the update on this, sir. Next, I think there's a next question which I think I can quickly answer. Bhupinder Singh has asked, is embassy giving visas with Duolingo? Bhupinder, no, embassy is not giving visas with Duolingo. You need to have IELTS or PTE as well. But the language proficiency which has normally been accepted, pre-pandemic circumstances, you have to go with that only. So Duolingo is not accepted for.
Very specifically mentioned by the IRCC in their presentation
Yes.
and the sessions that they've done. Guys, please look forward to IELTS Academic. There are no second questions or second thoughts on IELTS Academic. Or other tests, they may start looking into it. The IELTS Academic, if you have that, then you're more than sorted.
Right. So, Bhupinder, I hope you got the answer for your query. Sir, there's a next question which I believe student wants to know the possible option about. So the student name is Amandeep, and the student has done diploma in CSE in 2015 with IELTS General, that is 6.5. That's what the student has mentioned. Sir, I believe he wants to know the kind of options that are available for the students. Sir, would you like to?
I understand he's talking about computer science engineering. Have programs like computer programming for 2 years, computer programming and analysis for 3 years, computer systems technician, and computer systems technologies for 3 years. We need the grade 12 math or the math from the diploma above 50%. You need to take an IELTS academic test or Duolingo for the offer letter, but for the visa, IELTS academic, and will have to be overall 6, nothing less than 6.
Amandeep, I hope you got the answer, and like you mentioned, you have done IELTS General, so you need to have IELTS academics for the final processing of your application. Sir, next question is similarly like that. Pavan Kaur has said that I had recently done my +2 in non-medical stream with 86%. Pavan, you have not specified your IELTS. So, I'm sure you must be aware, you have heard, sir.
Medical stream with 86 points. You have choices in mechanical engineering, electromechanical, pharmaceutical, computer systems technician, technology, programming and analysis, automotive. These are your streams. You can choose from any engineering background, provided your math is above. I'm sure it looks like it's going to be above 50 or 60% with the 86 that you have. But yes, that's what we need. And IELTS overall 6, nothing less than 6.
Sir, can I apply for subjects like criminology? I am Pavandeep Kaur.
Pavan, the criminology program is what we have is called victimology, and is available only at the postgraduate level.
Okay,
but
sir.
you can apply to undergraduate law-based programs like advanced law enforcement and paralegal.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You don't need a math for that, and if you want to get into law school, these are the best programs that I can recommend to you, which will be 2 years of paralegal, law clerk advanced, 3 years advanced diploma, office administration legal, 2 years diploma.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, Aman, thank you so much for putting another query. Sir, before we move ahead, another small request to all the students. All the students who are attending Pyramid eServices event for the first time, who haven't contacted or haven't been in touch with anybody at Pyramid eServices, you can share your contact details in the chat box with me privately, so that we can connect after the session and help you out with any of your query for final processing of your application. And also, I have shared my number. I work for Pyramid eServices. I've shared my number and email ID also, so you can contact with us also if in case you are unable to share your contact details. I'll once again read it also for your reference. So moving ahead to the next question, there's a student with the name of, I hope I pronounce it right, Amal Louise.
Amal Louise.
Okay. Hi sir, I am Amal. I've done my BCom via distance education with 53%. And 7.5, not less than 6 is the band score, and 10th and 12th percentage is above 80%. The student is looking for IBM graduate certificate, sir. Would he be eligible for it? That's what he wants to know.
Amal, as long as the backlogs and reattempts in total during your BCom is not more than 10, and you've completed that not earlier than 2015, and you have work experience, you can apply to IBM, which is International Business Management Graduate Certificate this IELTS score and these marks.
Right, sir. Amal, I hope you have got the answer. Please connect with us after the session for further communication. Or in case you have any further query, you can put it in the chat box as well. We'll try to answer your query immediately.
I can read the question. It's from Ria. She says, I've done a 3-year graduate degree in biotechnology. What program can you suggest for me? Ria, I need to understand what were your subjects in the bachelor. So if you did study organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, separate subjects, and biochemistry, all three of them mentioned separately on your mark sheet, with 60% in each, we have a biotechnology fast track program which runs for 1 year, or you could also apply to chemical laboratory technician, which is a diploma for 2 years.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Priya.
Okay, I have all the 3 subjects, that is organic, inorganic, and biochemistry separately. But actually, I was looking for a 2-year program. Is there any?
Chemical laboratory technician for 2 years.
Okay. And I think there is a program named Pharmaceutical and Food Technology. Am I eligible for it?
So if you're okay with the undergraduate programs, these will be 2 or 3 years. But if you want a postgraduate, then it's only 1 year. So the Pharmaceutical and Food Science Technology program at the postgraduate level, or the compressed fast track, is for 1 year. So the biotechnology is also for 1 year. But if you're looking to study for 2 years, an amazing program with good skills and all covers almost 70% of these programs is chemical laboratory technician, 2 years diploma.
So actually, I want to know that if I take a graduate diploma, I mean the students that take after 12. So will my graduate degree be counted? And like I want to know that after that, can I apply for a master's?
If the requirement is 16 years of education, then no. But if you do the 3-year graduate degree and club it with a 1-year fast track, then probably yes.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ria. Thank you so much for your queries. You asked pretty important questions to sir. Ria, further to enroll at the college, you can speak to the concerned person that you are in touch with, and if in case you are attending the session for the first time, you can share your contact details with me as well. So I'll ensure that our experts get connected and help you out to enroll for Durham College as well.
Hello.
Yes, dear, please go ahead. Ketal Singh, please go ahead.
I am passed 12th last year in medical stream. I want to know which courses are available for me. My percentage is 75% in CBSE board.
Okay. Fitness and health promotion, occupational therapist and physiotherapist assistant, developmental services worker, personal support worker, and if you're keen, then social services worker.
Okay, time period.
2 years.
Okay, thank you. How many IELTS scores
Thank you, Ketal.
will required?
Except for social services worker, all of them will need overall 6, nothing less than 6. For social service worker, overall 6.5, nothing less than 6.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello sir, I am Shiv.
Hi, Shiv.
Sir, I have done medical with maths, with additional maths, and overall percentage is 82. And my math score was 49. Sir, I want to know, am I eligible for dental hygiene 3-year program?
So dental hygiene is only for domestic students. It is not offered to international students at Durham College. But we have dental assisting level 1 and 2, and dental reception and administration. Both of these programs are for 1 year each.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Shiv. Thank you so much. To students, I completely understand that you must be waiting to speak to sir, but it's a request. If you can put your question in the chat box, we'll ensure that all of your queries are answered by one. And if you want to talk to sir, once we announce your name, once we talk about your question, you can unmute and then you can talk to sir as well.
Yeah,
it is just to ensure that you all can get an opportunity. Yeah. Because we might miss 1 or 2 students if in case there are unannounced communications. So all the students, it's a request. You can put your question in the chat box. When I read out your question, you can unmute that time and you can speak to Zishan.
Yeah.
Sir, I'll move to the student Amal that I was talking about.
Yeah.
The student wants to know about the addiction and mental health program. And if the program is available, would it provide paid internship? The student holds 63% and The student is MSW student. So could you help out
I'll talk
to
about the
understand?
addiction and mental health program. It's a counseling-based program for addictions and mental health. It's a one-year program, 3 semesters. There's field placement in the 3rd semester, which may not be paid. The qualifier for the program for addiction and mental health is highly competitive. You need 68% in the Bachelor's of Psychology honors. Need 3 subjects by the name of Introductory Psychology, Developmental Psychology, and Abnormal Psychology. Everything, all 3 above 70%. Overall 6.5, nothing less than 6 for this program. So it may not be a paid internship, but there is a field placement, which is work experience in the relevant field offered in the 3rd semester for the program.
Right, sir. Amal, do you want to ask anything else to sir? You can unmute and you can speak. Okay. So there's the next student with the name of Damanpreet Kaur. Hi, sir. I have recently done my BCom with 69% and I have 6.5, not less than 6 in IELTS. Which course would you recommend to me?
Damanpreet, amazing program, Human Resources Management, field placement in the 3rd semester, 100% graduation employment rate if that's what you like. International Business Management, Project Management, and Data Analytics for Business Decision Making are these 4 programs for you to choose from. Each program for 1 year. You can club 2 one-year programs, one after the other, to study the program. Was to study for 2 years, so that you're eligible to apply for a 3-year post-study work permit.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Dear, if you want to ask anything further, you can unmute and you can speak to sir directly for your further communication, or else we'll move to the next student then. Damanpreet, if you have any question, you can unmute. Okay. Sir, there's a student, Akshita, I believe she's asked a question again. Sir, I've secured 50% in my graduation, that is in mass communication, and my PGDM with 75%. Can I apply for PG in IBM? And the IELTS score is 7.
Akshita, I am sure when you say 50%, it is exactly 50 or more than 50, not even 49.9. I'm afraid we would not be able to offer you IBM as the 1st-year program, but we can offer you IBM as a 2nd-year program. First-year program choices will be project management or advertising digital media management. Each program is for 1 year. You can start with one of these 2, and in the 2nd year, you can graduate to IBM.
Right, sir. Akshita, I hope your query is answered. If you still have any further question, you can put it in the chat box, or you can unmute and you can speak to sir. Sir, moving ahead, there are a couple of students who their query is already answered. So I'll jump to Ash Buttar. Sir, I have done MSc with Maths, that is 81% in 2019, and my PTE score is this one, 63, and that is not less than 51. Can I apply at Durham College with PTE? So, though we have already spoken about it, but
the 51 is a problem. You will have to retake. I don't think we'll accept 51 as one of the modules. And I also need to know, Arsh, what is your bachelor's degree so that I can recommend it to standing.
Sir, I have done my bachelor in computer science, stat and math with 84%.
Very good. What would you like to study?
Sir, project management related course, or supply chain management course later.
We have project management, definitely. Can mention a few more programs that may be a lot of help to you because you have math. It's called Data Analytics for Business Decision Making, a lot into statistical and predictive modeling and analysis. It's a very good program for 1 year. So project management, yes. Data analytics, yes. But you got to rewrite the English proficiency test. And this time I recommend let it be Duolingo or IELTS, no PTE. The 51 is not accepted. Yeah, the 51 is too less.
Okay.
As far as I know, there is nothing less than 58. Yes, nothing less than 58. It's your question. We can move on to the next one.
sure, sir. So the student band score is also that is 6, not less than 5.5. So he's asking about the visa prospects. So I think I'll tell the student that you can contact.
Yeah, Amrinder, I'm sorry, you'll have to retake the test. Forget the visa. Unfortunately, we will not be able to offer you any program at DC with a 5.5 in any band. So, yeah, so we're strictly following the SDS guidelines of overall 6, nothing less than 6. And the sort of programs you could look at is hospitality, hotel, restaurant operations management, culinary management, amazing program in tourism, destination marketing, special events management. These could be your choices.
So, Mninder, I hope you have heard the pointers said by Sir. You have to retake your IELTS test if you want to apply at Durham College. So you can connect with us and we'll ensure helping you out. We have our own IELTS center as well, so you can take an opportunity to study at. Sir, I'll move to the next question. There's a student with the name of actually that's one of my colleagues from Patiala office. Her name is Harpreet Kaur. Sir, she's asking, is dental hygiene program available? And what are if there are any specific requirements for the program?
Sorry, Harpreet, available but only to domestic students, not for international students. We offer dental assisting level 1 and 2 and dental reception and administration to students from India or around the world. But dental hygiene only domestic students. We're oversubscribed for dental hygiene.
Harpreet, I hope you got the answer and thank you for asking the question as well. So there's a student with the name of Amarpreet who wants to know about the timeline between the offer letter and the fee payment. What is the deadline for this?
The more we get nearer to the intake, the timeline decreases, or the deadline, the less amount of days are given for the payment. But if you're looking at May, because you already mentioned May, and if you apply now, so probably this is October the 7th. Let's say October the 23rd, you get your student ID. 1st November, we get you the offer. By December 12th or 15th will be your deadline date to pay for May. However, that it may not be extended, but we can allow you to make a late fee payment without late fee charges because seats are available for long.
Right, sir. Amarpreet, I hope your query is answered, and if in case you still want to know more, you can put your query in the chat box or you can unmute as well. Sir, I'll quickly jump to the next question now. There's a student named Ankita. Sir, I have 88.4% in 12th CBSE medical stream with overall 7.5 bands in IELTS. Which course would you recommend?
Okay, 12 CBSE. So, developmental services worker, early childhood education, occupational therapist and physiotherapist assistant, and fitness and health promotion.
Right, sir. And these programs are available in January as well, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Ankita, I hope you heard Sir out, and you can apply for these programs in January as well. So you can contact us and we'll help you out with the further processing as you are eligible for your education at Durham College in these programs. Sir, moving to the next question. So this is again one of my colleagues from our Ludhiana office. She's asking, would practical nursing program be available in May 21?
Most likely, yes.
Oh, that's great. So, Neelam, I hope you got the answer.
The requirements are very high, and it's a very competitive program. So I just brushed the requirements for you guys, and that will be grade 12 biology, mathematics, chemistry, above 85% in each. Overall 7, nothing less than 6.5 in IELTS, and that's the qualifier to get into the program. There will be a cutoff list that will come, and the topmost ones will get the offer first and then subsequently. So if you're looking to apply to that program, nothing less than 85 in any of these 3 subjects at all.
Right, sir. We'll be ensuring that we take care of that and we have that competitive edge when we look for this program.
I'll tell you what, it really does become difficult for students to cope up with the program, because I really mean it's a lot of working in nursing, and there's a lot of things you need to take care of. That's why the requirement is so high. That's the highest requirement program in terms of marks at Durham College. No other program needs an 85. The maximum is 70. This is the highest.
Right, sir. We will be taking care of that.
Sure. Yes.
Sir, right, sir. Sir, I'll move to the next student. There's a student with the name of Sukhjeet Kaur. So she's saying that she has done 12th in 2018 with medical stream and 77%. Okay, the IELTS band score is less, that's 6.5, not less than 5.5 in one module. And she holds a couple of refusals from Canada. Would I be able to apply again with the same
What do you recommend, Ahmad? I'll let you answer this question. the 5.5.
So Sukhjeet, see, number one thing is when you want to apply Durham College, your eligibility is a concern. 6.5, not less than one. Module 5.5 is not acceptable. So you have done 12th, which appears that you want to go for, a graduate program, a UG diploma, or, a program related to that. So the requirement is 6 each. So you need to ensure that you get to that scorecard so that you can apply at the college. And further to that, you can, I'm sure you must be in touch with somebody at the office for your application. So you can speak to the counselor. The counselor will help you out. Also, if you want to, which I suggest you want to go for IELTS again, you can connect with our staff. We have our own IELTS center so that, you can attend classes at our office and at our IELTS center and apply again for IELTS. So, because of your 2 refusals, I suggest that you should go for IELTS again so that you have a better score and better chances to apply as well. So that's what I can say, sir. And then you can apply at Durham College as well.
Yes.
So would you like to add something?
No, bingo, you're right. You're absolutely right. Also, what I say is that if you're going to apply, I recommend that you apply under the SDS. And for the SDS, the minimum requirement is overall 6. No module less than 6.
Right. Sir, should I move to the next question, sir?
Please, yes.
Okay, so there's a student, Arman Preet. I can see the student has raised his hand also. So Arman, if you want to unmute and talk to sir, you can do that also.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, I've scored 88% in 12th in medical stream, and I had maths additional. And I want to know if I'm eligible for practical nursing and in which intake will it be possible for me to come there?
Either 85 in math, 85 chemistry, 85 biology. Nursing available in May 2021.
Sir, I scored 80 in maths and 78 in chemistry with 94 marks in biology.
Okay, then you'll have to study for 3 years. So we'll get you 1 year of pre-health sciences transfer to college, pre-health sciences college. You finish the 1 year program, you will definitely be able to score above 90, I am sure. We will take you into practical nursing then.
Okay, so I'll have to come. Will it be possible for me in May 2021?
No, that'll be September now, either January or September. So
okay, so in January 2021 or 2022?
2021.
Okay.
We can start with PHSC 2021 Jan and apply to practical nursing for September 2021. You get a 90% in PHSC, which you will, looking at your score honestly, unless you digress from your path. You will get the 90 and then you can enter the program practical nursing.
Okay, sir. Do I have any other option for the intake?
Fitness and health promotion. Did you say January 2021?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fitness and health promotion.
Okay, sir. Can you tell me the name of that course one more time, please? The one that you said that I'll have to do for 1 year before I enroll into practical nursing.
Pre-health sciences pathway to certificates and diplomas.
Okay, so I'll get into that pre-health sciences in which intake, January or May?
January 21.
Thanks a lot, sir. This is my query.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Arman. Arman, are you in touch with anybody at Pyramid eServices?
Yes, sir, I am. I don't know the name of that consultant, but my mom was talking to her before I joined the seminar.
Okay. So you are in touch with Pyramid eServices staff, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Arman. Thank you so much for joining the session and getting your queries answered. Sir, I'll move to the next student in the chat box. Student name is Jaskaran Singh. The student has done his secondary level education this year and got amazing marks. That is 93.4% with commerce background and holds mathematics as well in his 12th. The IELTS score is 7.5 overall, and the student though is looking for bachelor's degree, but is also asking, business or accounting, what would be beneficial for him. So can you help out with this query?
Sure, Jaskaran, you're the best person to decide what's going to be beneficial for you, but I'll tell you what's the best we can offer to you that can really shape up your career well. So programs in accounting, which is the pathway bachelor degree with Ontario Tech University available. It's called the Accounting Business Transfer to UIT BCom Honors. So you complete the 5 semesters at the college. The condition is you have to score 70% overall, no backlogs in any semester. You enter the 3rd year of your bachelor's in Ontario Tech, finish the 3rd year and the 4th year of bachelor's, get a bachelor's degree and an applied diploma, and you're done with it. So in the field of accounting, in the field of finance, in the field of human resource, marketing, supply chain, we have pathway bachelor degree programs.
Right, sir. Jaskaran, I hope you're there. I hope you heard sir out. And Jaskaran, I would really appreciate.
Yeah, please feel free to ask if you have a question.
Jaskaran, you can unmute and you can talk to sir directly.
Hello. Yes, sir. I was thinking of going for a degree program in Canada. So the consultant at Pyramid eServices helped me to come into this webinar to talk to you. So I think I should talk to you about my further studies, about which course I can take, which course in accounting or business I can take in for my further studies, so that I could get a white collar job in Canada.
I just mentioned the accounting program transfer to UIT bachelor's degree. Specialization, you could do that in marketing as well. You could do that in supply chain, human resource. That's available.
But sir, my main question is that I should go for a diploma or for a degree. Which would be beneficial for me?
So Justin, that depends on what is your purpose of going to Canada.
Well, my first priority is to get a white collar job over there. So I think my main preference is go for moving Canada to get a study related job over there.
What do you like to do?
Mostly I have interest in business management, so I think I can do great in business management or HRM.
Yep. So if you like business management, honestly, like I said a while ago, I don't know if you were there in the session or not, there are jobs for every skill, especially in the region where we are, we're one of the largest metropolitan areas. You go ahead with what you like to do. So let's say, example, you want to get into management, you want to get into business, you want to get into marketing specialization. So you complete the bachelor's at Ontario Tech with a specialization marketing, supply chain, global business, or sports business or music business. I'm sure sports and music is not your stuff. It's most likely going to be human resources, marketing, supply chain, or accounting.
Yes, sir.
Choose one of these. There's a lot of scope for all of them.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Jaskaran. Jaskaran, I believe our Pyramid eServices is already connected, alright?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right, dear. Thank you so much for attending the session. Right, and do talk to your counselor, and for further processing. I'm sure the counselor is also part of the session right now, so they'll help you out with the further processing of your application. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you so much, dear. Sir, I'll move to the next student. That is Rajdeep Singh. The student says, sir, I have just cleared my class 12th with 65% in commerce background. Without maths and had IP as a subject, which is computer subject.
He says he's already applied. Radeep, can you share your student number, please, starting with 100? And that's for interactive media design?
Yes, sir.
Great. So I've shared it with my team. Most likely by check in the evening, by logging into your My Campus. If you qualify, it should show accepted.
So my question is that, am I eligible without maths?
Yes, you are. Yes, you're eligible, but I'll have to look into the app to be able to confirm anything. That's why I recommend math is not a concern. If you're worried about the math, don't worry. I've shared the details with the team, don't worry. Math is not a concern. We don't need the math in 12, the IMDE. My team will look into it in the evening, and by 8 or 9 p.m. you should, status should say accepted if everything else is fine.
Right. Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you so much. Sir, next I have a question from one of my colleagues. She wants to, her name is Pradeep Kaur. She wants to know about the structure of scholarship, like how would a student get it in the first semester or in
the second semester. You'll have to be enrolled in the second semester to avail the scholarship.
Okay, right, sir. Pradeep ji, I hope you got the answer. It will come in the second semester. Okay, sir, next I'll move to the student named Gagandeep Kaur. Sir, does Durham College provide hotel management diploma, and does it have internship?
It does have a field placement, which may not be paid, but it's more about the work experience than getting paid for it. But yes, it's part of the program, the field placement.
Right. Gagan, I hope you got the answer to your query. If you still have any question, you can unmute and you can talk to.
I'll add a bit more to it. Also, there's a co-op option available, which means you appear for the interview. If you get shortlisted, the same field placement may be paid.
Right, sir. Sir, moving ahead, there's a student named Lovely Sidhu. Sir, I've completed my BSc Agriculture with 76% and IELTS score is 6.5, not less than 6. I want to know which course and intake is best for me.
I have a horticulture technician, horticulture food and farming program, 2 years diploma, but I need a grade 12 math. If that above 50%, you can apply for both of these programs. Your IELTS is what we need. 6.5, nothing less than 6. But we need the maths from 12 or mathematics studied in the bachelor's.
And in both cases, it has to be above 50%, right, sir?
Yes, yes.
So, Lovely, I hope you have heard sir out, and if you have mathematics in 12th or bachelor's, you can apply for the stated programs by sir. If you still have any question, you can unmute and you can ask your query, or you can put it in the chat section as well. We'll be happy to help you out. And if in case you're not connected with anybody at Pyramid eServices, you can share your contact details. We'll ensure speaking to you and help you out with your further processing of application. Sir, next, I believe this student query has already been answered. So there's one of my colleagues from Ludhiana, Davinder Singh. So he has a question. So a student did 12th in 2016 with non-medical 58%, and after experience in sales, would he be eligible for a business marketing program? IELTS is 7.5, not less than 6.5.
Okay, 7.5, not less than 6.5. With non-medical and experience in business marketing. Non-medical means with the math, right? Yeah, he can apply. Yes, he can apply to business marketing. That's fine. Also, with the 7.5, he'll be eligible for 1,250 Canadian dollars of a scholarship.
Wow. Perfect. So, Davinder, I hope you heard sir out. The student can apply and will also get a scholarship of 1,250 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, 1,250, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So Basil has put a query once again. Basil, if you are still unclear, you can unmute and you can talk to sir.
Basil, I need grade 12 science and I need the grade 12 math 50%. You can join automotive program.
Basil, it is clear. If you still have a query, you can unmute. Sir, there's a student with the name of Yamini who has been getting disconnected. Yamini, you can unmute and you can speak to sir directly.
Hello, sir. I want to know about early childhood education, as I have passed my 12th this year with 75%, and on the website I have checked, it is given that early childhood requirement is not less than 5. So please clear me.
Or not less than 5 for what?
5.5, yes.
That's not for you. That's for the countries that don't come under SDS. So for you, it's overall 6, nothing less than 6.
All right, sir.
Right. Yamini, would that be only question that you have?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sir, in the chat section, I can see all the queries have been answered. One of my colleagues from Delhi, Pooja, wants to ask some questions. Pooja, you can unmute and you can talk to sir.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Pooja.
I'm good, sir. Actually, sir, there is one applicant of mine who's having 53%, but with good IELTS score, like he's scoring 7 overall, not less than 6.
Well,
so can he apply for PG certification? Bachelor's, sir. He had done BCom in 2014.
The question earlier, the 53 BCom. Okay. Yeah, as long as the backlogs and reattempts in total are not within 10.
There is no backlog.
Which program does he want to study?
Preferably business management.
And the BCom 53%. So you said no backlog. So IBM, management, data analytics, human resource management. These are the choices. Apply to January, please.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope the academic gap is not much.
Sir, he passed out his bachelor's in 2014, so considerably like 5.5 years gap.
And he has relevant work experience?
Yeah.
take that in. Please apply.
Sure, sir.
Thank you,
so
Pooja.
much, sir.
Thank you, Pooja. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I can see all the students that we had, all their queries have been answered. Any of the staff member with any query, you can unmute and you can speak to sir directly. The platform is open for everybody.
Thank you so much, Zishan ji, for this wonderful presentation, first of all. And I do have some queries related to scholarships.
Please.
Yeah. So as you have earlier mentioned that a student will get a scholarship of $1,250 and $2,000 irrespective with 80% and 85% with the IELTS score of 7.5 and 8, right? So would the student be also eligible with PTE and TOEFL and as well as Duolingo?
Only IELTS and Duolingo. So IELTS overall 8 is 2,000 Canadian dollars. IELTS overall 7.5 is 1,250 Canadian dollars. Duolingo 125 or above is 1,250 Canadian dollars. Again, remember please, if you submit a Duolingo first and you get an offer on Duolingo and you later take the IELTS and the score is 8, no scholarship. If you whatever you've submitted first will be considered as a final score. So whether you submit the IELTS first or you submit the Duolingo first, with whatever scores are in the first test that you've submitted, that will be considered for the scholarship and not the second attempt.
Right.
So let's say I have a Duolingo 110 and I got an offer from Durham for project management and I took the IELTS and now I have overall 8 and I say, please, I should be eligible for a scholarship because I have 8. I'm sorry, the first document that you submitted was a Duolingo and you got an offer on the basis of Duolingo, so no scholarship to you now.
Right.
First document, whatever submitted, let's say I had 125 Duolingo, I'm eligible for 1250, later on I took an IELTS, I score 8, I'll still get 1250 because it's Duolingo that I submitted.
Right. So the student with TOEFL or PT will not be eligible for any scholarships, right?
No. Only IELTS for Duolingo, and that's IELTS academic.
Right.
Zishanji, just to double verify, sorry, I am repeating the question again. So the scholarship is primarily based on IELTS only, it doesn't relate to the academics, right sir?
Only IELTS, yes, or Duolingo.
Perfect. Right sir. And sir, for Duolingo 110 and 150, right?
125 Duolingo or above is 1,250.
Right.
And IELTS have told 8 or 7.5.
Yes, sir. That's clear. Duolingo was a confusion.
No problem. 125 Duolingo, you get 1,200.
Rajan, do you have any other questions?
Yes, sir. Yes. And sir, what will be the Duolingo score for $2,000 scholarship?
No $2,000 scholarship on Duolingo. Only 1,250 maximum.
Right.
But for IELTS, maximum is 2,000 on a score of 8.
Right.
Even if Duolingo scores 150, still only gets 1,250.
Right. So could you please touch a little bit about, as you have shared that the Pickering campus is sharing with Centennial College. So all the programs in the Pickering campus will be available over there?
There are only 4 programs running at the Pickering campus. Addictions and Mental Health Graduate Certificate, Human Resources Management, Victimology, and Youth Justice and Intervention. Only these 4 programs. The rest of the programs are either running at Oshawa or Whitby.
Thank you so much, Zishanji.
Thank you, Rajan. Thank you so much. Guys, anybody else? Any staff member with any question? Any concern? Zishanji, I hope we can discuss if any challenge or any issue also wanted to be discussed.
Feel free. The session is all yours. I'm here to answer everything.
Thank you so much, sir. Guys, any concern or any issue you want to discuss? It's a platform that you can talk to Zishanji about it.
Yes, you can tell me you're not getting an offer. You can tell me things are getting delayed. You can tell me this has not happened, it's not working, or whatever you want to tell me. I'm ready to listen all ears, and I can help you find out a way, or help each other find out a way.
Zishan, could you please touch a little about the refund policy and the online classes also?
Yeah, please ask your question.
Yeah. So how much will Sorry.
Yeah, please go ahead with the question.
Yeah. So how much will be the deduction if a student is going for online classes, and what will be the deadlines regarding January intake?
Okay, so deductions got nothing to do with online or offline. Deduction simply a deduction on the basis of visa approval or rejection or voluntary withdrawal. If you withdraw voluntarily, 2,500 Canadian dollars deducted. If that's done within the deadline dates. If the visa is rejected, if the visa
that is 55,500, sir.
No, about 2,500 Canadian dollars.
2,000, right.
If the visa is rejected, only rejected, then 200 Canadian dollars of a deduction, the rest refunded.
Right.
Now there's a lot of speculation on what's going on with the AIP and then the visa and then what's going to happen in that case. Remember the deadline dates. If everything is done within the deadline date, it's safe. Anything, if it crosses the deadline date, it's gone. Please consider it as gone completely. Don't even drop an email on the next day saying, okay, we missed it by a day. It's not for you guys, it's for everyone. And I mean it's because even if you send me an email the next day, trust me, I'll not be able to do anything because it's finance and they're very rigid about dates. Your refund forms will always have a deadline date mentioned on them. So let's say for January, a safe date is January 10th. For the January intake, a safe date is January 10th. If you requested for a refund before that date or voluntary withdrawal, it's within the deadline date and timelines, and only nominal deduction will be done, which is as per what I explained to you. Voluntary 2,500, rejection 200 Canadian dollars if it's done within the deadline or the timelines. The moment you exceed the timeline, which says the deadline was 10th and you reported it on 11th, one semester fee gone.
Right.
So, yes, highly recommended, and a humble request, please take care of deadlines. If you don't know the deadline, give me a call, ask me n number of times, drop me a WhatsApp. I'll be glad to answer. You can ask Kamandeep. He would know it mostly, but just in case he's not there, not available, I'm just a WhatsApp message away.
Thank you so much, Zishanji. Thank you so very much.
A special thanks to Bhavnur always. And thank you, Amma. Thank you, Sunil, the entire Pyramid team for today. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the time given today. It was a big support, sir. Thank you so much, as always, being supportive.
Pyramid, Visa for a better life.